Hello, this is my intercultural speech for Fundamentals of Speech class. This is my audience today. So my speech is on how my career choice of farming has affected my personal ethics. I think about my farming as a way of connecting to the earth and making the world a little bit better of a place. I'm mostly farming through a technique called permaculture, and in that technique, there's main ethical principles to the type of farming, and those ethical principles are be good to the earth, be good to other people, and share the surplus. It's a pretty simple philosophy, and it allows for you to interpret your actions on your whatever situation that you're encountering broadly. So you can do it with how you feel, as long as you feel like you're being good to the people around you, to the planet you live on, and you're able to share extra that you have. You're doing it right. So for being good to the earth, we all share this one planet. It's a tiny blue-green marble in the middle of a vast empty space. And there's different ways of seeing the world. Even though we're all in this one world together, there's ways of seeing the world where you can see clear boundaries between things, an edge to where I am and to where I am not. And that mode of thinking tends to lend itself to thinking of power as I can have power over you, or you can have power over that mouse. And the other way of thinking is to think of it as like converging energies. Like there's, if you zoom in close enough to the edge of me, there's an electron spinning around a nucleus, and it's hard to see where the edge of that is. And like, I blend into what's not me. That we are part of this universe, that the edges aren't as clear cut. That we all kind of resonate together. We're all part of the same world we live in, and it shakes at the same rate. That kind of leads its way into how you should treat people, because we're all in this together. We're all people. This, one of my favorite authors, Dr. Seuss, in Horton Hears a Who, says that a person is a person, no matter how small. I believe in second chances and that all life is very precious. I want to have a side note on why circumcision is immoral. Because the two ways of thinking exist at the same time. There are boundaries and there are not boundaries. But taking someone else's body and cutting it is not right to do to anyone, no matter what the situation is. And cutting off the tip of someone's sexual organ is a dramatic change in their physiology that they are not choosing. Part of my daily mantra is that I have to think to myself, I'm a horrible person, just like everybody else. And it makes me realize we all have done things wrong in our lives. We all can't be ideal. We make decisions that aren't good and may not fit to our own personal ethics and philosophy, but we all have to move on and go forward and forgive each other and forgive ourselves. So you can't judge other people either, because we've all done something. It may not be big, but you did something once that you regret, and you shouldn't judge someone else for what they've done in their lives. We all deserve a chance, even if you kill someone or do something horrible, to have the rest of your life, whether it be in prison, to make something better of yourself. You have that chance to be good. And sharing the extra is kind of just relates from that. It feeds off of that. It's the idea that we're all helpless, so get up and help someone. You know, if you ever say, "Oh God, I hope God helps that person," you're supposed to do it. You know, I don't believe in God. I believe when someone needs help, you help them because there's no one else that's going to do it. There's no one that's going to help the needy and help the poor except for the other people that are resistant. Us. Us as a community. So, you know, if we work together and think of each other as people, we could make a better world, a world where, you know, education trumps ignorance and people learn to love each other. So that's my speech, and love. Love, 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 love.